Здравейте хора, днеска играем Biomutant. Вчера се заиграх малко, обаче почвам от началото. Ще го играя на медиум, защото не знам как ще бъде на хард, но ще е трудно. И те така. И тази игра ще привъртим, да видим какво ще стане. Трябваше, мисля, че трябваше да се направи героя.
Encode your DNA.
Да, сега трябва да се прави герой. А те всички са грозни. Той има големи уши. Обаче този чат ще ми пречи тук. Ей, тук в средата няма ми пречи за в момента. После ще го изместя отново. То само аз го виждам, да. Той си е изключително интелигентен. А то са някакъв дебелчав такъв здрав. Праймал. Нищо особено. Валерия изпрати розочка. Имаме розочка от Валерия. Поздрави я с песен. Изпей нещо, да ти дам слушалка да изпееш.
Не, изпей ти.
Да изпея аз нещо.
Да.
Добре, седнала е малка бома, седнала на дивана. Аз тя съм пял. За още една розичка ще продължа. Пия за розичка. Ужас. Тъй, какво ще я да правя сега? Избирам си грозния герой. Всички са грозни. Това е проблем. Мъгел. То се твърде идеален. То се много ки енергия има. Не знам какво е ки енергията. Хайла. То се е много здрав. И като цяло изглежда готин. За сега. Ай. То ще го кръстим.
Define your genetic
То
structure.
тук не го кръщаем. Не знам. О, къста! Беше добре изглеждаш, беше в началото.
Само в началото.
Те ще го направим. Не изглежда ужасно. Все едно си го бил с пръчкан сега.
Личи на... супер ниво.
Ами това изглежда много зле.
На супер ниво.
На agility го бил на. Какво му се случва тук? Не знам, нещо много лошо преживява той, че виж го на стречката го билдиш, какво му се случва. Поне му се затваря устата.
Си е затворена, просто шарката е в него. Както да ни се обърне.
Може би и те да го направят. Не знам, той по принцип ще еволюира. Чайка, има една дълъг мисъл. Не виждам за какво прилича гъркия. Не да си го бил. Добре, те ще го играя. Изглежда симпатичен, пък другото не е важно.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Genetic resilience. Той какво трябва да е? Хайде ще му сложим хит, не знам какво е.
Choose your first style.
Той за шарката му. Те е
Pick your
червен.
main color. Choose your detail color.
Какво?
Pick a Deadeye, Commando, Psyfreak, Saboteur, Sentinel, Saboteur, Psyfreak, Commando, Deadeye, Commando, Saboteur,
Те
Sentinel,
всеки си има някаква...
Psyfreak, Commando,
Командо.
Deadeye, Commando, Psyfreak, Saboteur, Sentinel, Saboteur,
Ама той малко му се изменя май физиономията.
Commando,
Командо ще бъда.
Commando chosen. That'll work.
Поне изглежда готин, не знам.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that...
Чай си оправя чата. Оп, заключваме. Айде!
We're already at a crossroads, choosing a path in life. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo.
Ще играем Dark Side. Welcome to the Dark Side.
I'll be here waiting.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. With the difference being I'm the better half.
Ще го играем лош.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself. And it seems we're headed in the right direction.
Right is always right. Guess left can be right sometimes.
Суно и двата пътя водят до тука.
Stories of death on the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You
Дух
turned your
сместо.
back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Станал някакъв голям зар тук. Опа, можехме да го парим. О, щупехме му сопата! Бау! Който е мина носи на гърба си, бе, този нормален ли, какъв е? Бягай от тук! Бягай от тук, аз спида! Вай!
it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let
Тоест,
us
какво
hope
разказва
you're ready
постоянно?
for it when it comes.
То всичко светна тук.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Какво дърво на живота? Командо! Имаме някакъв компас. Тук събирам някакви буклуци. Хоп! Кой ти се? Добре, на единичката. Аха, тук ми показва. Охо! Избирам с кои патрони да работя. А, Кенев! Какъв е то с Кенев, бе? Добре, няма значение. Май... А, има някакъв инвентар. Джир. Той за патроните. Добре, какво взимага? Добре, няма значение.
Paul, go on.
Някаква глупост съм взимал, никой няма да разбере какво съм взимал. Така. Кой ти е? Нещо се чу тука. Тя си помисля, че са живи, ама май не са.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. The son of a changed with it. Evolution is its words.
Аз кунфу майстор да съм, какво съм? Оу, шит! Добре, тези неща явно по-нататък ще ги разберем. Тук някакви глупости има. Тук тая вода е токсична. Или само аз се цапам. Потънах!
Sell your life well.
Потънах! Не мога. Мислех, че само ще бъда изцапан. Как се понацапотих. Но той май се оправя.
Slash of that.
Оу! Мисля, че ще мога да го... Добре, успех да го перна някакси. Гътнахме го. Тук има някакви неща. Още наградки. Пътуваме. Уи! Тук явно няма абсолютно нищо. Просто те си минават по малко. Какъв този изрод? Той пак ще щял да носи. Бой! Опа, то... още не е умряла. Хайде да си ляга, бе. Но и скило има. Казаха ми да вляза в таб. Level up.
That's more like it.
Айде малко късмет. На мапа нещо не свети. Добре. Продължаваме напред. Жуп.
Look, an emergency box from what once was. There's something.
Опа. Козмахна тук. Сопа. Та сопа нямам.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Ао, аз съм... той е скакалец ли бе? Скакалец на фенерчето имам. Кой ти чудо е? Някакъв кенев.
Whoa.
Пак обикалям
It's
нещо в
time to find a
кенефите.
way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Все едно на стикса съм съпснал.
The morphs produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they share under distress. Rods that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Cutting edge.
О, някакво комбо. Билпоинтове някакви взимам. Той ко ми дава? Някакви магии правя. Те са с някакви шапки, той не е зло.
Mutation unlocked. Seems strong enough.
Да видим как ще бъде тази атака. Те.
Toxanol
Koda.
built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Те, ще гледам филмче. Киното започва.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Ето хората са изхвърляли бокуците и са станали всякакви чудати създания. Са появили. И сега котките се стрелят. Еми, котка ли съм? Какво съм? Не знам. Сгазано куче.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Много съм добър. А то скакали с нещо, може да прави само мисиите на гърба?
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Но то за къв хуй ще му помагам сега.
The last of them. Let's talk to the wheel one before backup arrives.
Тук дават някакви точки.
You can make something from that.
Чайто и тук има някакво въжи или аз не мога да използвам. Човек тази капсула.
Junto con tue bonjevun gojas.
He
Опа,
wants to
някой се
thank
появи
you
в
for
чата.
taking his side against the scavengers.
Здрасте.
He sounds familiar. You
Ah,
just
то го
can't
познаваме.
figure out why.
Ма не знаем.
Alu hero.
He presents himself as out of
А,
date.
той точно ми е
He knows
преводач.
he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Shintuata moti huasa.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then. The night everything changed.
спрежда.
Ugambun ang ugagad yebromo bufu.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall.
Аз защо имам
and he's
само едно
happy to
око?
see it's true.
Ya you mawa.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Lodo lu bayo.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Tolu keta. Ya wawanawe.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Oloi bobo paweg.
He says it has
То
taken
всички
you a
аз го
long
разбрах.
time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Nuekek ujbar no barke.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Ewe boboye.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Добре. Ето ма като малък партизан. Той още не се е научил да приказва.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono.
Какви картофени хора ще гледаме?
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Ти ли дървото на живота?
You found one. You should be proud. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to
Той е
He
биомутант.
has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow
Много ми
taller
харесва
is with
как
the burst
говорят.
of energy released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of Ki, the primal energy.
Кита, мита. Това трябва да го фащаме. Той избяга. Ела тука.
You handle that net like you... One day, he hopes the tree will... But today, your focus is getting this one to become one.
Тая глупост няма ли край? Някак то твърде много ми приказва. Какво ще прави стои Даро? То защо изникната и той се тръгне?
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt.
Каква е тая глупост?
One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect it. He says you'd
Много ги
better hurry
разбира.
back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity.
Айде!
Come Reaper.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Ba no yuano.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Toledrea ya maoloa.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Yeah, move forbo. Boom.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
Те с какво се опитват да направят?
Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
Хув, пъв, мув, пъв.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Toledrea ya maoloa.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Yeah, move forbo. Boom.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Kabobe farhi.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Даде ми пръчка. Ще го бия с тази сопа. Повърна. Чакай, къде съм махнал тук?
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Тъй, излязахме.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
Какво направим за дървото на жута? Аз мисля, че трябва да го отсечем. Да разберем дали имам някаква зависимост от него или не.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Напика го. Човек, поинтът, че просто отиваш и се изпикаваш там. И после се телепортираш. Алфа, гледа как чук.
That must be the world eater that chewed off out of date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the tree of life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
Някакви си поинтове.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Koibe, Okorfabe.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby.
Vunko Vunturbo.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Adu Awa Ya Ea.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Имаш доста избори в тази игра.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Hikobe. Ifari Kobo Faru.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Tolua Lu Toluka.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Tuluya. Uto Lula.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
В какви работи трябва да разсъждаваме?
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
То сколко е щастлив. Ето ги. PC поинтовете, те къде бяха обаче? PC Power. Blink. Те ги приключих навърно. Те с маняци какви са, където им помагам. Нищо. Какавани.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Оп. Кой има в този съндък? О, якенци. Служихме си много яки. Та-та-та-ра.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Hulava ayas nölever.
Says they're wary of strangers.
Just a full earth.
He'll let you in, but thinks you should be patient when it comes to the Sifu.
До сега ги бихте аз. Точно някой много интелигентен.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy.
Съгласен съм.
The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life. He wasn't sure you'd do that, but it seems your mind took control of that big heart of yours. That's a sign of strength. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Ще ги смачка. Станахме аверчета.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Добре, темна война. Вече съм войн за тези папагали тук. Аз какво общо имам с този село?
Thinks you're smart not to choose sides. You can walk around day and night. Wouldn't be surprised if you met again. Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find better goods anywhere else.
Какво има тъскака?
Once out, they just restocked, so you should be able to find something you like here.
Аз какво имам, че да... Аз тези неща май ги имам. Аз съм бил на продаване. Аз колко такива точки имам реално? Мечове, ти са някаква като цяло глупости. Може би мога да се правя мои собствени.
Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the double.
Мога да си взема шапка. Ох, и раничка. Ама аз реално нямам нищо от тези неща. Мога да продавам, то почти нищо не струва. Да взема някой стимка, ама файда няма те сраци. Добре, отивам напред. Смисъл то като нямаш пари, какво ще си купиш?
Frutata și plăp.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Burgala jarea fatapul.
Hopes to see.
Те, отивам на първата си мисля, чай да се изпикая.
Let's see.
Тъй вече съм малък нинджа. Имам пистолет.
Close encounter.
Охо, дигнахме ниво.
Faster, better.
Тан-тан-тара-тан. Този братчет какъв е? Какъв е грозен!
They were hit hard by evolution. Unfurled. slash.
О, то падна. Намерих цветенце. Ти може би са някакви материали да се строят свои собствени оръжия или нещо, какво предполагам? Какъв грозник убихме? Много си грозен, братчет. Такава грозотия не бе виждал в света никога преди. Що е си взема джойстика?
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
О, тук ще пикая.
Let's see.
Чешка върат.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Кой ти сега е?
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Какъв е то деца шляпондър
Here's
там?
someone who takes each day as it comes.
Vanya.
He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored.
Да, просто ще ми покажа как се плува. Ей, те са плува, братчет. Сякаш не съм особено добър в плуването. Или на мене така ми се струва. Удавях се. Той му извади. Пак ще ме науча. Няма да ме остави, докато не се науча.
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised to train her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind.
Тос какъв е?
He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Защо трябва да роя в буклука? Нали му кажа, че не искам. Аз ли обърках нещо пак?
He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. But that's his point, to take something useless, change it, and put it to good use again. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Тук ще се прави оръжията. Мога му сложа банан. Те направи си оръжие.
But he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
Julie, not now.
He says you don't really need a weapon when you're born one.
Okay.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Andro?
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Ariaroche nui mumera.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Yo no massa man barut.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Asana yo tutupu.
That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that.
Kututuku.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Ah.
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Стай, как ме съборя да го иба?
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right.
Beri?
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Kuri kumbala mua.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Ма аз не съм пораснал много от тогава, тъй като гледам.
Is someone close to heart, doing what he does best? He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Muma too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day.
Няма отърване от тези. Какво се събирам тук? Някакви буклуци пак.
He's curious to see what you found.
waksu.
He's gathered so much over the years, and it's hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short.
Gaguhu.
He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Тъй, правя си дрехи.
Tarinman.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Kuali.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Intabadam waksu va.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll do next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Направих си нова дреха, добре. Все пак играта има крафтинг меню, който трябва да разбера как точно работи по принципа, ма.
Аплитономута.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Пендриене се нема.
Says being on time would be better yet.
Мустики мухка.
She says she's
карат ми
eager
съсал.
to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Тъй, тренираме. Хоп, хоп, стоп. Ау.
Йо-йо но маса ман барут.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Наролоте.
You should just keep working and you'll do well.
Руемух тоно.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Тос пък какъв е сега, бе? Да го хвана с гриздия.
Catchy.
А,
Туконда.
да се
Your Muma
измисля
says
едно
she's
копче
never
да го
seen
хвана.
an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Волакамоно мрукна.
A piece of scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Пиал тума.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Санна йоте.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
А садуруту.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Пала.
Says a good rest makes you ready. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Айде сляга да спи.
Nothing could stop you from setting the world on fire.
А, тос пък обича да паля разни неща.
Адоро. Кенси.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Kalino?
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape.
Scala.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And every... Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Много е грозен.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here.
Изхвърлим като малък буклук.
Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Да, той идва да плува. Майката му потъна.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all
то
other
заек байк,
options
той
are
бяга.
exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Айде.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Общо взето нямам кръгчета. А. Обзет нищо няма.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet.
А, те са хванали някакво животинче.
They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
А. О, много лош мода Артос.
They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. Starving you. They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost.
Чакат ме.
You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Mercy is for the weak. The Jagni tribe seek no one's sympathy.
То нищо ли не ми дропна, бе? Гъти гъза.
Look, an emergency box from the old days. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
О, той изглежда добро.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Listen to the creatures of the night. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Хайде да си лягат. Да, ти кой е писмо?
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. Just being new never lasts. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too.
А! Шапчется.
Would you look? Looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom! You got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away.
Это глупо. Имам нови гащи.
The gooing of the water in the ground is spreading.
Изглеждам нелепо. Изглеждам още по-нелепо. Ти какво, всяка сграда ли има такива неща? Поне тия, които се отварят, да.
A flush stool seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Ти защо не мога да? Нямам ниво. Шапчица.
Keeps the sun out of your eyes. Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny.
Автобус автогарата къде в чува? Извинете, автобус автогарата къде в чува? А. Ми раница вече. А там какъв е той умрял квест?
The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air. The rails used to be filled with chugs packed tight with two-leggeds, like guppos in a tin. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open.
Да, тук нещо ми свети, какво трябва да е това? Кой ти е? Пенирчо.
It's the chug yard. Goodbye to another night. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. They should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomper Bonker's busy ram banging the door. This is your chance.
Хайде да си ляга, бе. Мършоят.
You're looking sturdy. Your body could change.
Той нямам нищо. То ти нищо не прави.
Time to get crafty. Swift and sharp.
Тут като го изтупаш и излита. Тям да пикае, ето. Пиш!
Let's see.
Да видим, да пиках се. Up.
What you do here matters to you and the world.
Да. Излитам. Излитам, батю.
Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth.
Не беше най-интелигентното решение.
Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end. Let's see.
А ти вече напикан, добре.
It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past.
Че съм сирабачка, майко мила. Не, маня, тази поличка, то просто е отвратително.
Someday you'll be able to do that, but it's not today. Good for protecting your noggin.
Пускаме да, малко арма.
The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin.
Що с маняк поран?
I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. He hopes you remember that one time he taught you to upcycle, and hopes you've had some use for it over the years. He understands history made Loopa Loopin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future.
Лупа пупа.
You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control. You've witnessed firsthand what it'll lead to.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You are number one.
Even the dark knows you're better than this.
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
Sad to see the Tree of Life is going to die and take everything with it, but it's not like he didn't expect it. Understands why you're bent on finishing the world off. Supposes it's a mercy to make it faster. Wonders if you liked working with the Jagni. They always hunker down in their homes, gathering their things around them. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. There are more crates from before the apocalypse left out in the wild. Easy to find if you keep an eye out. You should be able to gather enough scrap to upgrade the Mekton from them. There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives.
В тази зона май няма никаква защита.
So many creatures doing so many things during the day. That's the leftover you're looking for. Looks valuable.
О, ти трябва да го балансираш. Ти какво е?
A biohazard like that can make you real sick. Be careful down here. Easy to get trapped.
А, има.
Don't pass out.
Оф, той трябва да се качиш при него. Хаято! А, той робота се прави тук, той ще кара робота се.
He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. Something he devised to salvage valuables from the ground. There are usually spots hidden beneath puddles of oily goo where you can use the net. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. He noticed that Jumbo Puff has a short attention span, so the script should distract it long enough for you to inflict some damage.
Какво е то с робот ли ми даде сега да карам, бе?
Better than ever. That wasn't your tum-tum rumbling. Subtle it is not. The grease monkey's mekton is built sturdy, just like himself.
Роботим,
Can you
роботи.
imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to.
Бочсе.
Айде сега другия играч ни приказва половин час.
Тява. Хоже ескуку Джоанна.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be.
Musta kabala nukon donash.
Says a monster hunter hears many things on the wind.
Hose eskukku Johanna.
Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes.
Waxendonia ina mahmal.
Out there with the monsters, it's kill or be killed. Which will it be for you?
Baran udina mama.
You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care.
Sarevanyat zap.
It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss.
Jira Vabasco.
Claims he mostly kills whoever he doesn't like.
Ja.
Worries that when the world dies, there won't be any monsters left. What will he shoot then?
Khalifav Cairo.
Gets why you're thinning the herd so hard, but he wishes you'd leave some monsters for everybody else.
Lech.
Approves of you working with the Jagni. They have the hunting spirits of a flock of hawks.
Badayan Analove.
Enjoys it when he gets the chance, though they're not much good against monsters.
Tsuni Nenaften.
But enough of that, right?
Tsedain Yah.
He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned
Ако
against
напред
us.
играта да не би аз
Instincts
да
of
порасна и те да
survival took
стана
over when the world
гигант.
changed.
Segaya Lama Yaba.
He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output.
Vaksan Mar Malva Cherry.
Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short.
Vaksan Nakale Zegi.
Says as big as they are, the world is bigger. To find where they are, you need to see where they've been.
Vetze Nyava.
Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter.
La Fea Nu.
Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big.
Jamakuda Horedatunka.
There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes.
Echine.
Says you stick to the hunting and shots present themselves later.
Айде да го напикаем и той.
Let's see.
А тук какво прави с? За какво миеш живота, готото и там каквото биш?
Let's see.
Отиваме на войната. Включихме един робот, те че може да си го викаме и него.
It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place.
Ей, този го приключвахме.
It's harder for others to see you in the dark.
Ако искаш да ми кажеш, че е станал тъмтър, играта си има ден и вечер.
That's a myriad tribe outpost.
Тот направо си заспа.
It's getting light around. Watch you flex.
там има нещо, дето ми свети. Това е важно. Оп.
Not seasoned enough to handle that.
Чак на 8 ниво. Малко просветяло.
The Vespidut outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe. Thinks you're right. The world is ruined already. Let's make the most of it for ourselves. Understands you have other places you need to go. Says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their existence. Murder and mayhem and other terrible things happen. He's sure you've seen it before. Here's the first line of defense.
И какво да ги направя с тях?
That's a bomb lobber.
Трябва хикса да натисна, бе.
Give those twirly wheels a turn.
А тук показва с какво трябва да почне от началото и накрая
Yes,
показва
the
с какво
river
трябва да
comes
свърши.
going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper.
А Вера ни гърбани тук те гледай го.
Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Hopes you'll treat the rivals with the same respect they treated them. Wishes there was another way, but they'll do their best.
Какъв е този кунфу маняк, бе? Ела тука, майка ти кунфу маняк. Ате, боя е! Тук още някой има. Някакво пушкало намерихме.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable.
Тоскаха. Кало.
Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger.
О, с този скоро ще трябва да се справим.
Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Boom. You're in. Almost there.
Ей,
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
те взмахме outpost.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Now,
Oko oni spoloknost.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon.
O,
Says you're lucky to have the honor.
zenakaz pripad snatste.
He knows things that you need to know.
Una vohni dlohoni.
The rival tribe still has 2 outposts left. It's up to you to change.
Mali muzamit.
Wonders if Pichu can bash harder and cat
Oko.
hopes to see.
Ale,
He knows things that you need to know.
mi bira.
Says talking.
Добре.
Stories keep moving whether you drive them or not.
Аз мисля, че още трябва да има в този outpost като цяло. Смисъл, не може само той да е. Да се прави на Чинчон Хун. То нищо не ми даде, нито критикал. Малко повече армор и до там. Просто ще го взема. Може да пробвам да ги правя на скрап евентуално. Ти кой е? Някакви глупости.
Up for grabs.
То скакали, защо слиза от мене? Още една глупава шапка.
More raw for your crafting. You should be able to use that.
Добре, той е оферта като цяло да скрафваш разни неща.
This could be the beginning of the end of everything.
Може да сложа рокличка. Защо ми предлагат някакви роклички? Нещо адекватно. Трябва да изглеждам като някакъв нормален. Да ходя по гащи.
Ей, учко,
Says it's good to meet a fellow Yin Jagni cousin. Keep hoarding things though.
Атулуа маола мао кетауш.
Has plenty to do.
Бу каджуху.
Tells you
Туско
to
съм
find
молната
the
ваза.
Ganote pen and you'll find Noko and a whole lot of Ganotes.
Матрай петай треба.
Seems surprised you have to go.
Дали няма нещо като пещера?
Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. Fine time to be outside.
О, някой нинджа се появи тук на хоризонта. О, че го изпра! Кой ти е? Някаква глупост. Вие какви сте?
Big job top.
Complains that it's hard living in a world where everything's falling apart.
But I kill it realize
No one builds climby racks like him.
Hulava ayas nölever
Claims he likes to open secret parts of the world to others.
tarayu halafanyasa.
Thinks Pebble doesn't spend much time in level lands.
Dab burger cliff nu.
To find him, you should look for steep places.
Cliff Halifutuareni.
Maybe he can show you some new paths he built.
Возбляться.
Says that's likely. He's helped so many.
Чай сега, тук нещо мигаш, опа, е там отсреща. Оп, оп.
That's a resource totem. A monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. You can taste the salt in the air.
Начупехме го и се отиваме. В улицата расте бамбук. А ти къса, мухла. Какво са правите на много страшно тук, а? Оглед. А, той ми дава такова за лед. А и там има още неща.
Yes, some e-waste for you.
Тези букуци не знам даже за какво го чупя.
Check out those guns.
Здрави. Следя с чата много внимателно. Да. Направо се късат днеска. Се научи съм
The
умрял.
Mitomop outpost. The myriad tribe meditated here long ago.
Кеса. А? Но го мислех по-рано. Защо не ми следиш мисълта?
Защо не ми каза?
Еми тогава не знам, човек. Кот си харесваш такова ще идем. Аз сум се съмнявам да успешно. Мале, аз много зле плувам, баче. Виж колко зле плувам. Аз се отдах! Аз се отдах!
The wind can get stronger here due to the surf.
Защото не знам. Този джойстик половин час мига червен, няма никакви
Seems
проблеми.
sturdy enough.
Не чакам го да спре. Студено ли ти? А? Пусни господин Печка. Уи!
The Mitomop outpost. The myriad tribe meditated here long ago. Let's see.
Тъй, додах пиках.
Ito ei lugasan.
Says they've been waiting for you. They're ready.
Usena komasad.
He says you'd better be.
Hilse safala.
Says scouts spotted a moth nest close to the outpost. If you destroy that, the moths should infest the place, looking for a new home.
Lavador eller matzo peso soda.
That's the idea. If everything works out as planned, the moths should cause a buzzing tumult.
Сега кой измисли, кой ще идя? А кой ма гледа, ако не си ти? Кой ма гледа? Малко активност този чада, какво ти е нещо? Някой
That's the
достал.
moth nest over there.
Какво ще правя тук, бе? Каква е тая глупоза?
Just get to it and destroy it.
Пуф! всички възможни пътеки аз се върнах обратно. Може да. Не, стори смисъл. Изленчуци.
Hard to believe this is all here.
А? Да.
Fan 'em back. The smart foe would leave now. Swing like you mean it. Staff up.
Тези горкичките лоши не стават.
Nice work. No more moth's nest.
О, дигнах ниво.
There go the moths toward the outpost. They're good and mad. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Няма
He
ли да
says you made
тигинка...
them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
О, победихме ли? Ах, добрите дет сме. О, носят бидоните с киселото цели. Метът тук те чистят, гладят, чуят. То чак го носят, бах си грезия. Защо го е какъв е грезия човек, носят го наляво надясно.
Fits you well.
Броня ли ми дараха?
Апиноско.
He says you did a great job capturing the rival's second outpost. You've earned the privilege of wearing the tribe's colors.
На око киза.
Thinks you earned your way in with blood.
Там сте поздрав. Виж каква каска е имал. Какво? Ако нямаш любовница, какво ще правиш? Решението на всичкото е проблеми, бати, с клана.
That's more like it. The goo calls.
Не око, киза, ожикали.
He knows things that you need to know.
Доло.
Says you're...
Сега трябва да отида на... Чуем на следващото. Тускав е. Никакъв е жабчето.
Been watching you and loved...
Виж го как си свалил гащите предизвикателно пред мене. Ей, то жабчо. А? Кой е с гащето? Този няма гащи. Ами този няма гащи. Той няма гащи. Ами няма. Да. Тук всички сме някакви животинчета, смисъл. Сега как се излиза от тука? А! Намерях мидата. Кой ти? Ти пък кой? Като ми свърши енергията и съдая, май. Да, не съм особено добър в плането. Добре, тази игра доста интересна.
This is a quarrel spot. So many wars have been fought. Waste. Made to be broken. Simplest thing. Those skulls aren't going to crack themselves.
Баг го изяра. Сега ако ма карат да вървя чак там.
The surf's so wide here.
Тук остана, аз 3 часа играя ли вече?
This is a quarrel spot. So many wars have been fought over this patch of dirt.
Газ на медведь. А! Аре бе!
The surf is hypnotic.
Той излиза в някакви много брутални фази обаче.
This is a quarrel spot. So many wars have been fought over this patch of dirt. What a waste. Key filled.
Сега ще убия боса.
Switch crack. What a great sound. Oh, more than a flesh wound.
Майка ти изурда еба.
Night time is the better time for lots of things. Sure useful. As long as karma exists, the world changes, and we change with it. That's heavy metal?
Нищо особено. Тъй да го затътрам там, май ще чуем.
Outpost, shined up by the Myriad tribe.
Petuyo tutumayo.
Feels good to know you met the old one. He knows...
Kipaho yun no, pachigatila e chauno.
Се изпикая на той.
Let's see.
За всеки случай. Те. Нашия малък мутант. Злия малък зъл мутант. Тук приключваме.